Good morning, Cheetahs. Welcome to the South Greenville Cheetah Spot. This is Mrs. Tedder with your morning announcements. Today is Monday. Say today is Monday.
Okay.
February 29th, 2016. Again, today is Monday, February 29th, 2016. Today is our 115th day in school. We've been in school for 115 days. Please stand while we say the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart and recite the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, Cheetahs. You may be seated. After you've made it to your seat, we're going to pause for a moment of silence. All right, teachers, now it's time for a uniform check. Boys' shirts need to be tucked in at all times. Shirt colors are white, navy blue, black, gold, or yellow. Pants, shorts, and skirts should be khaki, black, or navy blue. Shoes should be tied at all times. No coats or hoodies are allowed in the building unless you have a uniform-approved sweater or jacket, which has no hoodie and no logo. At this time, we're going to review our South Greenville Elementary expectations for PBIS. Number 1, repeat after me. I will be prepared. Number 2, I will always be respectful. Number 3, I will work hard. And number 4, I will be safe. Remember, these are our PAWS expectations, and you are expected to meet these daily. Alright, Cheetahs that ride the bus, we now want to introduce you to Positive Passengers for Pizza. This is something new for PBIS. So, what happens is, pizza will be given to every rider on the bus that can go for 1 month without a write-up. So the whole bus has to go for 1 month without a write-up. The bus will earn a pizza slice for each week on the pizza in the hallway until the pizza is complete. We're going to start on Monday, and as soon as the pizza is complete, that bus will earn pizza. So start making that positive behavior on those buses so your bus can be the positive passengers for the month. Wednesday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. at Barnes & Noble is our Spirit Night for South Greenville. All throughout the month of March is our book fair event with Barnes & Noble as well. The class that comes to Barnes & Noble with the most attendance will receive a pizza party after the event. At 7 p.m., the Cheetah Girls will be performing at Barnes & Noble. Any receipts that you get from purchases at any Barnes & Noble store in Greenville from the Starbucks part or any of the books or anything like that at the Barnes & Noble store can be turned in to get credit for our school for the Barnes & Noble Book Fair. This is for the whole month of March. So turn those books receipts or Starbucks receipts from the Barnes & Noble store for the whole month of March to the box in the media center labeled Book Fair. Also on Friday, we will be having a Crazy Hat Day. So, Friday, March 4th, you can wear a hat to school to help celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday. So, Friday, March 4th is Crazy Hat Day at South Greenville. So, wear your favorite hat. Alright, Cheetahs, so this week we're starting something new called the Cheetah Morning Review. Each morning, you will have a question that is a math question, an English language arts question, and a science question to answer. So, while I'm talking now is the time to take out some paper or something to write down the answer for your question. Because you're going to answer this question and then you're going to discuss it with your teacher after the announcements are over. Or your teacher can stop and pause and you can answer now. These questions have come from your teachers, and they're review questions for things that you've already gone over throughout the school year. So, it should not be new information. It should be something you already know. So, everyone should get it right. Score! Now, you will notice that some of our grade levels have not submitted questions. I don't think it was clearly stated to teachers that it was for all grade levels, because there was some confusion, and that's okay. So kindergarten and first grade, please submit questions for next week in the Google Doc that was shared with you. Fifth grade, also, please submit your questions, because your questions were not submitted in the Google document. So, what Ms. Tedder will do is go through each topic or subject, and you can just write on your paper, math, ELA, and science, and answer the questions. I will read it for your grade level. You only need to answer the question for your grade level. And then your teacher will discuss the answers when they feel it's appropriate. So, these are for a discussion in class, not to send into Ms. Tedder or the Media Center. So, today's math question is, for second grade, what is the amount of 2 quarters, 2 dimes, and 2 nickels? For third grade, what are the steps you take to complete cubes? And for fourth grade, Mrs. Tedder has 120 tickets to pass out to each of her 5 groups. There are 4 students in each of her groups, and she wants to give each of her students the same number of tickets. How many tickets can Mrs. Tedder give each student? So that should say Mrs. Tedder, not Mrs. Couch. Remember, nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. So just pretend that says Mrs. Tedder. So, again, second grade's question is, what is the amount of 2 quarters, 2 dimes, and 2 nickels? Third grade, what are the steps you take to complete cubes? Fourth grade, Mrs. Tedder has 120 tickets to pass out to each of her 5 groups. There are 4 students in each of her groups, and she wants to give each of her students the same number of tickets. How many tickets can Mrs. Tedder give each student? For today's ELA questions, second grade, what is the difference between a fact and opinion? Again, second grade, what is the difference between a fact and opinion? Third grade, what are the steps to use runners successfully on a passage? Again, third grade, what are the steps you take to use runners successfully on a passage? Fourth grade, explain where you would find the table of contents in a book. Again, fourth grade, explain where you would find the table of contents in a book. And I bet that a lot of people could answer that one. And for science, second grade, what is evaporation? Again, second grade, what is evaporation? Third grade, what is the function of the skeletal system? Third grade, what is the function of the skeletal system? Fourth grade, what are predators? Fourth grade, what are predators? In fifth grade, I know you can answer a question for second grade, so give it a shot. And any of you that want some extra bonus work, try to answer all the questions for all the grade levels. And if your teachers have time, they can go over the answers. If they don't, then just think that you've tried to learn some bonus information. So you've just made yourself smarter on your own, and congratulations for taking some initiative.